So, we just saw This Is 40, and, you know, I'm doing my own This Is 32, you know what I mean? But This Is 40, I liked it, I enjoyed it. I could have waited to watch that on cable, though.
Mm-hmm.
I thought that it was, you know, sometimes you see action directors and they get indulgent with all the action they put in. Sometimes different directors do things like Tim Burton. It's like overly over the top. I thought Apatow went like indulgent with this. I mean, he has his kids and his wife in this movie, and it's like all about his life. And everything that had to do with the main characters was less funny than all the other stuff that was going on in the movie, like whatever. What's her name? McCartney.
Melissa McCarthy.
Melissa McCarthy. She's very funny. She's like this big girl, and I would have loved
from Bridesmaids.
From Bridesmaids, yeah. I would have loved to see more of her. Jason Segel's in it. I would have loved to see more of him. He was really funny. I mean, everyone in the supporting roles were way better, and the story ultimately nothing happens, nothing gets resolved really.
Yeah, I noticed that too.
It was sort of just like blah with the main characters and a lot of the daughters and it wasn't that good. I mean, I thought, you know, look, I'm gonna give it like a 70, and which is better than what Rotten Tomatoes is giving it a 50, so, or 51. I'm giving it a 70. If you wanted to see it, I wouldn't say you couldn't see it. You know, if you like what you saw in the previews, you'll see that. I mean, they're probably the funniest moments that are in the previews. So, you know, I don't know. That's all I have to say about it.
Okay. So I liked the movie. I didn't love it. It was good. It was not as good as Knocked Up, the kind of movie it's a sequel to. And by the way, Jason Segel was in Knocked Up, and he's in this, and he's playing a different character, which bothers me. Maybe not bother anybody else, but it bothers me. Probably my biggest single criticism about it, which is kind of odd. I agree with everything my brother says in terms of that. Although I do have to say the following. Megan Fox is in this, and she's really funny in it, which is surprising, because I didn't know she had that in her.
She's smoking hot.
And she looks amazing. She always looks amazing, but she's actually kind of funny and does a pretty good job acting in this, too. So, yeah, Lena Dunham from Girls is in it. She's got a really nice, it's basically almost a cameo, but she's funny. Like all the supporting players, I want to see movies about them less than I wanted to see about them. And also was kind of thinking there might be something from Seth Rogen and Katherine Heigl. Nothing. And that left me a little disappointed. So ultimately, what was lacking in the film for me really left me wanting. But it was funny, and it was poignant for me, as I am 38, almost 40. She was pretending to be 38 in several points in the movie, talking about the year I was born, so I was, like, right there. And, yeah, so the parts of it which spoke about the realities of becoming middle-aged and reaching that kind of a big milestone year of 40 spoke to me. That being said, I don't think it's any revelatory, and really nothing happens in the movie.
Yeah.
Nothing. So, all in all, I'd have to give it, I think it's a little better than a 70. I'd say a 74. I'll go with a 74, because I thought it was an average film, ultimately. But it's solidly average, so a 74.
Now, Megan Fox, though, for Megan Fox, did you think that there's anything she could improve on in her look?
We could see more of her. More of Megan Fox would be good.
Well, I thought she could tighten them abs up a little bit.
Really? You're going to go there in the second review.
Well, I figure everyone liked the other thing I said, but I'm just going to tell the truth.
So you figure Jennifer Lawrence tightened up, now Megan Fox. Megan Fox doesn't have an ounce of body fat.
I don't think she has fat, but that stomach of hers needs
it's flawless. Her stomach might be her best feature.
No. And then I would say, I saw, here, turn this around.
Sure.
I saw Shameless today. I started watching Shameless, this Showtime show. And there's this chick, Emmy Rossum. Now that's a perfect chick. If you want to see a perfect chick, that's her. And then the girl that you talked about in this movie is Lena Dunham.
Lena Dunham.
From Girls. Yeah, she could lose some weight too. I know
Well,
her. I know her whole
let's be
thing is like I'm just like every other girl, but
She's
like
a very normal-looking chick.
normal girl, but like she could tighten it up too.
I have one thing to say about Lena Dunham. I think she's very pretty, but her tattoos are awful. They might be the worst tattoos I've ever seen on a person. And I don't think she even, I don't know if it's a thing, you know, that she wanted really awful tattoos, but they are awful.
All right, so that's it for the review. That was that little commentary. I just thought I got a lot of response out of that Jennifer Lawrence comment. So
Insane, by the way. Insane.
I
She is perfect.
I figure I'll just point out when I see things Paul Rudd could lose some weight too. You could tell you that.
I thought it was completely unbelievable that people were criticizing about his weight. He looks great. Why does he need to lose weight?
He's fat.